Yeah, hi. So my name's Hadley and I'm with PPM Solar. If you'd be so kind as to introduce yourselves and just tell us about your journey of going solar.
I'm Karen Hines,
I'm Eric Hines.
and we decided to go solar, was it 2 years ago?
Maybe about 2 years ago.
Yeah.
But the reason we decided to go solar was the simple fact that we talked to our tax advisor, and they informed us that as soon as we put solar on the house, it would increase the value by about $40,000. And I got tired of, when you're dealing with solar, it's kind of like property tax, electricity. It's going to go up no matter what. And it's kind of like renting a house. You can continue to rent if you want, but when your landlord decides to go up on your rent, you're stuck with the bill. So I'd rather have a steady bill that I have to pay right now, and the rate of return on my money over time. In about 6 years, I'll recoup my money back. So to me, it was investment, which helps the environment. It helps our family, which gives us more money to put back in the bank to do something else for someone else.
And since we just bought this house here 8 years ago, we plan on being here for a while. So rate of return, it's a win-win for us.
Absolutely. So I gave you a little printout that shows that your system will annually save the burning of over 5,000 pounds of coal each year. Was that a shocking number to you?
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yes.
It's unbelievable what this saves.
Yes. And the rate that our electrical bill was going up was astronomical. I think we saw, sometimes we see between 1 increase to 2 increases in the year. And the consumer, myself, the working man, you can't combat that. You have to pay it. It isn't like you can say, hey, I want to wait till next month to pay it. You have to pay it now. So to me, it made more sense. Our electrical bill was about $550 in the summer, and now our electrical bill has dropped from $550 to the max.
$175. The max it's ever been is $175. The lowest has been is $12, and that's just the service charge that we have for the meter outside. But it produces what we expected.
And aesthetically outside, it's pleasing to the eye. I thought before when they put the panels on, you drive up and go, hey, you know, this doesn't look good, but it kind of has curb appeal while saving you money. Only in America.
Yeah, absolutely. I get it. You were also given probably a financial overview of your savings by the salesperson when they first connected with you. Was that an important piece in making your decision on going solar, by looking at the evaluation that they provided to you?
Oh my gosh, yes, because when we first got the evaluation, we were going to save, he was telling us we're going to save probably $300 to $500 a month on after we got the solar on. But the biggest part about it, just the putting the solar on, we got $9,000 back on our taxes, and then the payment is only $158, which we pay that and act like we're still paying these high utility bills, and this whole thing will be paid off in a couple years. So it's unreal, the monthly payment being $158. This is relatively inexpensive when you add on the fact that the high bill is $175. That isn't even, that's like 2/3 of what we normally pay, and that's at the high point of the summer.
Absolutely. So did you reach out to other solar companies to get proposals as well?
The way we heard about solar is we talked to our realtor, and our realtor, because he sold so many houses in Gainesville, he researched it and came back to us and said, the best ones that I have found were you all.
The
He
PPM.
said, PPM, he said, that's the one, if I was going to go with one, that's what I would recommend.
They had the highest recommendation in Gainesville.
And who was that, if I may ask?
It was Mitchell Martin.
Mr. Martin.
Thank you. Thank
from
you.
Bosshart Realty. He's an amazing guy. He did all the research. He reached out to a whole bunch of different realtors in the area, not just in his office, and they all recommended PPM if you're going to go solar.
That's really nice to know, and I will reach out to him as well and thank him absolutely for having done that. I appreciate that very much. So now that you have gone solar, you've had it for a while now, and you've seen the actual return really happening, right?
Yes.
Would you recommend PPM Solar to others?
Today?
Absolutely.
Absolutely, I would.
Without a doubt. In fact, we talked to a lot of people about it. A lot of them are a little on the older side, And they said, well, you know, for them, they didn't figure it would be beneficial to them because they're in their 70s, 80s. And he says, I don't know if I'll get my rate of return on that, you know, because I don't know if I'm going to live that long. But the younger people are just like, yes, they're very interested in it. And there's some that are in this community that are interested in it. And they're thinking about it, seeing if they'll fit it into their budget and whatnot, and how it'll work out.
Absolutely.
But they're starting to do their research.
Now, you do know we have a referral program, correct?
Yes,
Okay.
we've referred several people.
Yeah.
Have you?
People
Okay.
to you, yes.
And your salesperson is it Mike? Is it Mike that you're working with? I can't remember.
I think it was Mike.
I think it was Mike.
Yes, Michael Collins.
Right.
Yes.
And
So,
then the guy that installed it aesthetically, he did such a nice job outside. It looks like artwork when you come up. You don't really notice that there is solar there. And then when you tell people you come in that the whole house works on solar, it's like the Jetsons. They don't believe it.
Yeah.
But it is phenomenal. And
It's worth it.
The main thing that I like about the solar is the fact that you now have somewhat of a set bill that you're paying instead of being governed by the electrical company.
Gotcha. I appreciate that.